Hello, hello. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide, sending you the purest of love and light. God is for us. Who can be against us, right? We are blessed. We're highly favored. We're anchored and we're protected. So welcome. If it's the first time returning Soul Tribers, hello. Sending you purest of love and light. As always, thank you for liking. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your comments. I greatly appreciate you. And may God continue to richly bless and keep you and yours always, always. So let's see what's in store for us. This card's been coming out often. Energy vampire, energy vampire. Excessively demanding your attention and emotional support. So you could have, we could have some energy vampire or vampires in the background. Again, they thrive off of getting attention from others. Again, they need their supply, and so they're probably trying to do things to trigger, to provoke you, to provoke us, because every little bit of time and attention you give them, you're fueling them, because on their own, of their own, they can do nothing. They are dried up, they're barren. So they want you, they want us to be their air supply. They want your energy to be able to manifest, to live a rich life, especially materialistically. But they themselves don't want to do the work, or I don't know, maybe they just lack the capacity to be able to do that because they're on a whole nother level. So yeah, so be careful of people, places, and things who are trying to trigger you. People may try to call you to provoke you because they want you, they like it when you argue and fuss and fight with them. And again, that's a way to know that they're in your energy, getting your time, your energy. That's very important. Remember, energy in the spirit, it's just on earth as how we use dollars. So yes, it's a rare and a very valuable commodity. And when I come to realize how important it is, yes, you have to make sure that you are mindful of the people, places, and things that you go and who have access to you as well. So that's important. And it says envious of your career and the money that you make. So yeah, so you could have the same people who are in your midst, who you think are your friends. They're envious of the job you do and the money that you make, and then they want to hurt you. They're wearing a mask. So be careful of that. Altering your values and morals on making life decisions. So this or these could be people who are trying to change the narrative. They're telling lies about you so that people can look at you and see you in a whole different light. Because the truth is, these people or entities, they know that you have high values and morals. You're an upstanding person. But again, it's like it does something to them. It boosts their ego. And again, it could have to do with your career, with your money. People will try to sabotage you so that others can see you in a negative light as well. So they're altering your values. So they're trying to skew, to change the opinion, the views of people, how people see you in your community, in your workplace. It could be anywhere, in your church, whatever group, club, wherever you are. They're probably painting a different picture. Most likely they're projecting, so they're telling people who they are, their characteristics. They're thieves, they're liars, they're lazy, they sleep around. A lot of them, they'll say that you're married when you're single because they are, all kind of different things. I mean, the lies, they are a lot. And because I'm not perfect, but I practice to be consistent because to lie, you have to remember too many things. It's too, for me, I believe it's hard to tell lies because you have to keep remembering to keep the story straight. But when you tell the truth, it doesn't matter if somebody wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning and they ask you the same question over and over. It doesn't matter. You can still spit the same fact. So yeah, I prefer to go with the truth. But again, these people, and it could be that because you're not allowing them space in your life, or they don't have access to your energy anymore. So this is their way to retaliate, to get back to people, because again, they want to mess up plans for you. If they know that somebody wants to give you business or do business with you or whatever it is, promote you, then they're running ahead to tell people, oh, you're lazy, you don't do anything, all of these kind of stuff. When, like I said, they are really describing themselves. Because why would somebody who can stand on their own need somebody's energy? They don't have access to you because you used to provide them with things. Some of them are roof over their head. So when they don't have access to that, then now they start to bash you, to paint you out to be a bad person. So, you know, I think for us, the truth sets us free, but it's good to know what is happening out there as well. See, at the back here, it says spirit team, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, God's goddess, they got your back. They have your back. So this is good to know that. And again, this is why, without even looking down, I'm like, it's nothing to worry about. The truth sets us free. And in due time, the truth will reveal. Yes, lies and gossip, it spreads fast. But the truth stands. The truth prevails in the end. And those people will be embarrassed. They will be ashamed of the fact that they went this far to do those evil things to you. And the people who even took the time out to listen, to believe them, they will be embarrassed as well. So it will be a lesson for everybody, even for us, of be mindful of our space, who we allow, who we share ourselves with, and give access to us as well. You know, so everybody is going to learn something all around. But it's great to know that our spirit team is with us. Yeah, so a lot of these people, you know, they're sending out hate tweets towards you, petty birds, tweet. So a lot of gossiping. These people who are envious of your career, they think that they should be doing it. Well, if you think you should be doing what we are doing, then why don't you go and do it? Why don't you go and start a channel? Why don't you go back to school? And this is the thing, sometimes when I encounter people in the past who would, once they hear of what I do, or, you know, then they start to compare themselves. Oh, you know, everybody look at me and they said that I am at this or I could be at that. And I'm like, you know, the school is still taking applications. You can go ahead and apply. You're never too old. You're never too young. And then they shut up their mouth because they really are not brave enough. They're not courageous to take the risk on themselves. But then they want to hate on you when you, by faith, and again, when you're doing anything for the first time, taking a move, it's scary, but it's because you trust divine and you went anyway. And so these people, or whomever they are, or, you know, he or she is, sit back and they watch you. And then at the same time, they want to compare themselves with you as if they're better than you. By what mark? By what stretch? This is how distorted, this is how confused these people are. You cannot compete where you don't compare. You can't. Yes, we may be women, but we are different. We are not the same. We're not the same. You know, so You just have to keep living your life. It says here, seek someone to perform, learn a cord cutting ritual. Yeah, it's like releasing these people, these energy vampires, these toxic people from out of your life. Even if it means imagining, envisioning yourself with a scissor, something, and cutting those cords and reading your psalm, whatever, to clear these negative energies away from you. Because it's like they want to unleash themselves into you and just have their claws in you, in your flesh. This is how they're harvesting your energy. And they're going around driving cars, having money, houses. I mean, like I said, now that I come to realize, even sometimes going to certain groups, you're hanging around with people in one place. People, leaders are harvesting your energy in order to create wealth and status, power for themselves. It's like they have you offered up as a sacrifice. So every time you gather, they're harvesting your energy. This is how subtle things are. This is, so be careful of the way you feel too. When you leave certain people or places, how your body feels. Are you drained? Are you feeling exhausted? You need to take a nap, something. That's a part of your energy as well. So yeah, cut those cords. Cut those cords. I mean, again, like I said, with you envisioning yourself, like I said, it's like a debridement, going way down, deep down, to uproot everything. Those people try to attach their energies to you because, again, they don't want to let go because they know your benefits. They know your benefits. It's not because they love you. For a lot of you, a lot of us, whether these are friends, fake friends, or fake families, they had an opportunity to be at peace with us, to love us, to marry us, to be in relationships with us. But they really don't want us. They just want the benefits of you. That's all it is. They can run around, but when they need to be charged up, then they come back and they plug into you. Or they leave whatever it is, energy that they send to you, and then they can do what they want. But again, you're keeping them nourished. You're fueling whatever it is. Okay, so make sure. So these people, they're trying to do the most. They're trying to do the most. Wow, it says cedar. Fresh woodsy smell cleanse a new home of its old energies and unwanted spirits while inviting fresh, energetic vibes and protecting the new occupants. So for some of you, you're moving into a new home, or it's new to you, but probably occupied by other people. It's good to cleanse the energy, to cleanse. Some people will have, where if say you're religious, somebody pray or you pray, read your psalm, whatever, cleanse your home and all of that stuff. Look, they can't stand to see you shine. This fell out with the cedar card. And this is why they're altering your values and your morals. Because for a lot of you, a lot of us, we could be in the public eye. Or even in your workplace, you're doing so well. You're probably getting a lot of applause and people are acknowledging you for your performance. And others around you are seeing that and they're envious, because we already see they're envious of your career and the money that you make. And so this is why they're doing things to slow you down. This is why they're doing things to pretty much keep you in the dark so that people wouldn't see you. So you get frustrated, you have setbacks, because they can't stand to see you shine. They cannot stand to see you shine. Look, oh my goodness, at the back here, it says someone is doing black magic or juju work on you. Yeah, I mean, this is what they do. They work for the devil. This is what they do. I mean, can you imagine if they were all of this time that they put, or whatever, I don't know, energy they have that they put into doing these evil things, if they were to use it to carve and to create a life for themselves. But instead they look at you, they look at us as their main supply. I mean, I can't imagine living and thinking that way. It's just very sad. It's a very sad state of affair, but this is what they do. This is what they do. These witches and these warlocks, this is what they do. They're filled or full of hate, jealousy, and their way is always to see how they can sabotage you, how they can interfere, create blockages in our lives to keep us stagnant. You're trying to put 1 foot forward, 2 steps back, because they think you're getting too much clout. They're envious, they're jealous. Look, shine. Again, your light irritates their demons. And vampires, they don't like the light, do they? They don't like the light. But see, your spirit team is here to see about you, to protect you, because you are the light. You have a purpose. And this is why, like a moth to a flame, we attract these energy vampires. And we attract good people too. But see, when these vampires come in our midst, our presence, they know they have a good thing. It's almost like they find a fool. And again, like when we don't know who we are, because they already know who we are, they check us out. And some of them, they're not working by themselves. It's almost like they stumble upon this wealth, this formula, and they go back and they share it with their families and their friends who they encounter. They do their research and they get ideas how they can trick us, how they can trap us, and they study us. I mean, I've had this energy vampire who, when I tell you, these people, they will, oh my God, they will play the game so well, so good. I mean, they are professionals at this. This is how they make their living. This is what they do. This is what they're here for. But I'm telling you, it's like they study you. I remember this one, he went to church with me. And then like a couple times, because again, it's like they know what you like. So they put on that persona. Went to church and all of that couple times. Then about the third time or so, that's when he hit me with a loan. He wants to borrow a loan, which I lent the money, never got it back. And I don't think that I'll get it back, because I don't think they have it. Because for the fact that they are envious of any money or career I have, then it means that they are broke themselves, because if people have, then there is no need for them to be jealous of somebody else. But I'm just saying that to say people study us. They study you, whether men or women, my brothers, my sisters. It's like you're dating. It's not good to tell people what you expect. You know, oh, I love flowers, I love this, I love that. Next thing, they start catfishing you. You see flowers dropping off at work. They come in hot and heavy. Flowers dropping off. Everybody in the office gushing, ooh, ah, ooh, you know. And all of these chivalry. And then once they get you where they want you, or they get what they want, then they disappear. So be very careful of that as well. It's like, let people show you what they're capable of. Let their actions do the talking. See, this person, they're a drama starter. This envious person who is envious of your career that you need to cut, get someone to perform or learn a cord cutting ritual to get this negative person out of your energy. This is spiritual warfare we're talking about. Just as how in the physical, when you need help with certain things, if this was an ingrown toenail, you know, you would go to see a podiatrist. So it's the same thing in the spiritual. You're going to either learn it, do your research, or get somebody who can help you, who really can help you, or you learn how to do this, because it's good to know how to do things for yourself, because as you go, new levels, new devils. So it's good when you can stand up in the spirit and defend yourself as well. But all this time is like we are zombies under the influence of these toxic, negative people. An offer. So yeah, so for a lot of you, a lot of us, they can know. Because again, these people, they do readings on us. They do their daily, it's like daily devotion. They live and breathe you. Because again, it's almost as if they want to make sure you're their investment. So they want to know where you're going, who you're going to see, what you're doing, who you're doing. So they're doing their readings, they're doing their things. But again, with the cedar, a lot of cleansing here, a lot of protection. We have our spiritual team with us. There's an offer that they probably know about, or you're going to get, and this is why they're trying to block it by altering your values and your morals. They're making it seem as if you're not a honest, you're not a decent person. They're painting you in a negative light. They want to bash your character. This is character assassination, which, by the way, I don't think these novices know that they can be sued for slander. Or again, they're so ignorant, they think that nothing can happen to them until it does, right? So yeah, they can't stand to see your shine. And this is why they want to block an offer from coming to you. But a lot of you, yeah, look, as I said, legal issues, absolutely. Some of these people, they are going to have legal issues because they have done too much. They are doing too much. And while they're doing all of that, you're just too busy winning. You're too busy winning. You're focusing on yourself and you don't have time for these. And this is why this or these energy vampires, they want your attention. They want you to give them, you know, it's like give them a shout out and they will feel good. But we don't have time for that. They're childish. They're very immature. So for a lot of you, yeah, a lot of us, you know, these people, they're performers. They're performers. And to be fair, is like they need to find a new line of study. They need to go and do something for themselves. They need to learn something. You know, move on and stop being such a pest. Because that's all it is. That's all it is. You know, they need to reflect on themselves. Take a moment to reflect. I mean, I don't know if they can. Some of these people, they may want to come back with an apology, asking for forgiveness after they have done so many things to work against you. They do a lot of witchcraft. They told a lot of lies and gossip. They make up stories. They're jealous. They're envious. It's like, why would you want to be with somebody like that? Of course, forgive them. But to be in your personal space, at least mine, absolutely not. Absolutely not. They have already shown themselves. I mean, what they're going to do, they're going to come back just to finish you off this time. You know, this is perfect, like sleeping with the enemy here. But it's like now they realize that too. A lot of people probably realizing that they're lying. And they realize that you are the best friend. You were the one who was standing with them, supporting them. These people that they run off and gossip with you, gossip about you with, these people they can't help them. And this is why they're so desperate for your energy. Because You are the one who keep them going. You keep them going, and yet still they were bashing you. They're trash talking you every opportunity they get. They don't really like you. They don't like you. Love and hate can never be friends, because your light, they're dark. They're a vampire, and your light irritates their darkness. And there's another card, they can't stand to see you shine. I mean, this is a clown. They're clowns. They're a joke. So this person wants to come back to ask for forgiveness. I mean, like in my case, people, they don't have to come back to ask me for forgiveness. I've already forgiven them. They need to go and talk to God, really, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. But it's like after you learn how deceptive people are, there is no way for me that I can allow this person, those people back into my space. Drama starter. They know you're going to get an offer, whether it's in career, in love, an opportunity. You're trying to buy something and they're blocking it. You're working on your career. They're trying to block, shadow ban your work so that you don't get views to interfere with your livelihood and your money. And to come back in my space, I don't think so. I don't think so. 2 Sundays so far. We haven't had 2 Sundays meeting. And I mean, that's not gonna happen. Never, ever, ever. So for me, don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. It is finished, because you, they, them are finished. And I forgive you, but I don't want that toxicity back in my space. I've learned my lessons, and it is what it is. Yeah, it's like this person was very stubborn, stuck in their ways. And this is why they kept doing what they were doing, because, again, they thought it was fun. Like I said, they're a performer. Whatever, they're entertaining people by trash talking you. It's almost as if these people gather up just to talk about you, how they can sabotage you, how they can blackmail you. Thank God our spirit team is here. Thank God we are protected. Yeah, and now all the skeletons, secrets are about to be revealed. You know, everything is falling out the closet. There is no way to go. Like I said, a lot of people are going to learn too, who listen to these lies, who entertain these lies, that they jump to a conclusion too early. They jump to conclusion without getting all of the information. It's like, why not come to you? Why not ask you about it? But I guess, like I said, you know, gossip and all of that stuff, it's juicy, it's sweet, right? But you see, God is here. 4 of Pentacles, God liberating the oppressed, self-atonement, cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. So these people is like the angel. God is here to pull away the enemy from off of you, whoever the enemies are who are oppressing you. Because see, with the things that these people have been doing, gossiping and slandering you, they intended it to affect you, especially mentally, by getting people to work against you. Can you imagine you walk in and you just know when you walk in that room, people, you know they were talking about you? Or whenever you go somewhere, people trying to shun you because of the things that they hear about you. If it's not by the grace of God, yes, people can topple over mentally. But again, thank God you're protected. We have the Bible here. So it's like for a lot of you, you believe in the word. And this is what kept you with the help of the Holy Spirit. God cured any mental illness and deliver you from the persecution of the enemy, the enemies, the energy vampires that you see there. Queen of Pentacles, oh, the eternal God. Intellectual lucidity provides consolation and compensation. Yes, God is paying you back for all the things that you have gone through, because see, they are envious of your career and your money. So they started drama. They started drama. That probably some of you even had to spend money to go out to seek spiritual help. So they were trying to affect your money. You, Queen of Pentacles, it's your stability that they're after. They hate you because you're stable. They want some of that. They don't care how hard you work. They don't care the sacrifices that you made. See, these are lazy people. And this is why I said when they alter the facts about who you really are, it was a projection. They were describing themselves to people. Because in fact, these wicked people, they know who you are. You're a real one. We're genuine, hard-working people. We don't sit back and look for a handout. You're not waiting for anybody to save you like damsel in distress. And this is what they do, male or female. They want people to save them, you know, but you don't. You go after what you know you need to do. And this is why they were so bent on blocking your offer. Look, 6 of Cups, equal give and take. Motivation, lift up those who are fallen and humiliated. That's what they did. So the humiliation curse is broken. People are going to see you for who you really are. 6 of Cups. Yes. This is who you are. You're a motivator. People are going to see that this offer, this job, it's yours. The humiliation spell, it's broken. Until